Welcome back, everybody. Ken Wingard is here to show all of us and all of you at home how we can turn bed sheets into shower curtains.
But I know they're dying to do this at home.
Is it just strange? Like all the boys growing up, we never wanted to take a shower anyway, and now we're all in here, and you're the only one. It's all us
Wow.
guys.
Oh, it's usually the other way around.
I know.
Did you get this from the movie Psycho?
Very fast. Quick.
Wow.
Be careful.
So besides a knife, what do we need?
So all you're going to need is a bed sheet and comforter, double-faced fusing, and then a grommet set. And this
Wait a minute, hold on. What's a grommet?
you got all that, right? You got it.
Grommet
Right.
set.
A grommet set. You've got they come in packages. We have the large grommets and the small grommets. You get them at Joann's, any fabric store.
You remember those.
And I just want to say before we get into this, like you can go out and obviously buy a shower curtain, and there's a decent assortment.
Yeah.
But have you ever you've gone over to someone's house and it's like, oh, can I use your bathroom? You go to use the bathroom, and it's like all of a sudden you're in their first apartment. It's like the clear one with like the globe on it, or there just aren't a lot of choices out there.
This is true.
So to me, this is a way to tie your whole house together so you can take the same comforter that's on the master bed and you can have a matching shower curtain without having to go out and hire a seamstress to do something for like a gazillion dollars.
So
Custom
this
made.
is what your house looks like?
Yeah.
All like this. You can actually, I wear dresses like this, I blend in.
Wait a
It's
minute,
a page out of your book.
Sell it to you.
So if the difference is if you're going to use a sheet, sheets are very thin. So I have a sheet here. So there's one extra step if you're going to use a sheet. So take your bed sheet, and you're going to want a full-size sheet because that's going to get you the right dimensions. Get a piece of double-faced interfacing. So this has interfacing on both sides. Cut a length that is
Wouldn't
the
that be
entire.
outer-facing then?
Cut a piece that's the entire length of the
We
sheet.
just come to the point where we ignore the
What
dad
you're going to
joke
do,
now.
use the side of the sheet that's the bottom. It's got the narrow. Figure out your height and then fold this over, and you're going to be both hemming and giving yourself. You want to do
Do you know how to use
iron
this?
there, please?
Go on.
Yeah, I've seen you do this on air before. Just bringing me back.
When's the last time you did this?
Yeah, I press my trousers and
There we go. All right, okay, you can stop. You can stop. You just,
Oh, you like it?
I like it. Very
impressive.
So, and what
Cool.
that's going to do is that's going to not only hem it, but that's going to give you this nice sort of like hefty part up top that's going to let you
that's
grommet.
where the grommets
Right.
go through.
So then let's talk about the big grommet. So once you've done that, go through
grommets.
and measure. Use a piece of chalk. Find a center line, draw a line. I did it in blue here so you could see it.
All right.
And then mark every 6 inches. So start at the end,
Okay.
1, 6, 12, etc.
That's the center of your grommet
That's the
then?
center of your grommet.
Okay.
And in these big sets that you get here, what you're going to have is this here, Julie, if you can see that,
Okay.
which is just a little guide. All you're going to do is put that where you marked your 6 inches. All you're going to do is draw through it.
Hold it down for it. Yeah.
That's nice.
Voila,
that they give you
comes with
that.
the set.
Cut that out.
That's great.
Cut it out with a
Exactly.
pair of scissors, and then all you're going to do is put that
And clip 'em
on
together.
the bottom,
There you go.
put that on the top.
Oh, for goodness
And just
sake.
clip it.
Right.
Wait, did I get the wrong piece?
You got it wrong.
You got
Is that a whole new grommet
got-
life
one
here?
job.
Exactly.
The things you could have done at Match if you had a grommet
Wow.
set.
Yes.
Look at that.
There you go. All you do that, boom, and you've got the big. And this is the very chic sort of hotel modern
Don't
look.
you have to put a plastic?
You have to put a liner
Yeah,
and-
yeah, liner. Okay.
See, that was one of her
I'm not-
questions on the cards later. You're
right.
taking
Yeah.
a job
Wow,
here.
if you don't put plastic.
at this point.
Yes, Debbie, we're not going to need you anymore.
No, okay.
So now, if you want to do a more traditional, because with this one you do have to have a shower pole that's removable to be able to get the big
Correct.
grommets on. So if you don't have that, you want to have a traditional grommet, and that's going to be a very similar way. You have 2 pieces. You've seen me do this before, a male and a female, and all you're going to do the same thing, measure, get your holes. Now this is a comforter, so I have not had to do that
double
over,
up.
right,
Double,
because
right.
it's already thick.
So the duvet is already doubled.
Exactly. You're going to put this on.
Do you save a lot of money doing this?
It'll be about the same. I got these duvet sets at IKEA, so they're $29. Excuse me for a
You
second,
know what?
please.
Seriously.
Aggressive.
And that's
Seriously.
about what a shower curtain's going to cost you. So you're not saving any more, but you can get something that is specific to your.
something, yeah.
So
your idea. Yeah.
There we go.
See,
Well,
it's
you know
an
that's
absolute
right.
Pound and talk.
I know exactly. So all you're going to do is that. All you're going to do is pop on your
hook.
rings. And I have to say another little pet peeve: go out and spend the extra $5 and get the fancy rings.
The nicer ones.
Right.
The nicer ones.
Not the rusted out ones.
Exactly.
like dorm.
Reach behind you. There's a pole right there.
Oh, pole.
That you still have in your house.
Get that out.
Don't nobody come near me.
The war's over.
We're just gonna slide these on here. War's over.
War's over. It's good.
There we go. Here, give me a hand here. And then that's all you do for this one. And it's really going to give you a much more refined.
What did you?
I know. I tied it together so that I could easily get it off,
that one of
and this
Coco's
would
hair
go
ties?
smoothly. But
Best
obviously,
rehearsals I've ever been a part of. It's gone great.
there you go. Thank you.
See,
And you're sliding
Make
on
that into a
here.
bolo.
I'm planning on it.
People have just watched this segment. They're going to say, "Can you believe what that Mike Farrell did in that segment? He held that pole." Nobody paid attention to the grommets. Nobody.
It was impressive.
Great.
Yeah, and there you go.
It is a lot nicer.
And to me, like, much nicer. It's going to cost you the same amount, but all of a sudden you're going to have one of those fancy, like, ooh, they have the expensive shower curtains.
He's been exposed.
We're gonna come right back. Boy, this is getting really.
Chaos!
Yeah.
Chaos
You're up.
ensues.